Greetings and welcome, folks, to another Walking Dead review. As always, I'm Devin.
And I'm Steve.
So let's get right into it, shall we?
Let's do it.
This episode was called Remember, and basically it was just all about Alexandria.
It was an episode that needed to happen. So you know, the group comes up to Alexandria at the beginning.
Del brings dinner.
Daryl does bring dinner.
Daryl, sorry.
So they come in, and it's just kind of them getting used to Alexandria, which we kind of knew what the episode was going to be.
Yeah.
It's the
Oohs and ahs.
hot water.
We said this last time.
Oh, hot water. Oh, like, you know, a house.
I didn't think they would have video games though. That was like, really?
That was pretty.
I was like, you can't be that luxurious. Come on. I need to see how the irrigation system works. How do you have hot water? How do you have electricity? I need to see
solar power.
Yeah,
it's
but
the future.
Yes, I know it's the future of also a desolated wasteland of today, of back then 3 years ago. But
That's
still,
true.
I need to know. Like, I need to
5
see
years
it.
ago.
5 years, Jesus. I still need to see this happen.
So basically they come in and then they have scheduled videotaped interviews with Diana. She's the mayor. She basically runs the joint.
Well, we have to call her mayor because we can't call her a governor.
She runs the joint. Councilwoman.
Yes, Councilor Diana.
Yeah. So yeah, she's running the place. She's bringing everyone in. She's interviewing everyone to assign them jobs, and I think it's kind of also to see how well they're gonna fit.
Yes.
With them too. So that's good. Rick, you know, you could tell that he's like real weary at first.
Oh yeah, well, he was just eyeballing and touching everything.
Yeah.
This whole episode, he's like making sure this doesn't explode, making sure I'm not gonna get killed by this.
Yeah.
What is this area? Why does this look so pleasant?
So but he like eventually is coming around.
Oh yeah.
And he is starting to like trust the people. Then we do see that he does shave.
Yes.
So he does get rid of the Grizzly
Rick. Probably the greatest loss in the show's history. The death of
Grizzly Rick.
Grizzly Rick is gone. Now
So,
we're back to season 1 Rick face. It literally season 1 face. So I'm kind of happy with that.
And then Diana makes Rick and Michonne the two like police officers.
Well, yeah, that was until the very end. But I really thought it was gonna be Daryl was gonna be the one to be like his deputy in a sense. But
yeah.
But he just seems like the one who doesn't like.
He
anything.
just doesn't really want to be there, it looks like, and then I don't know. I think it's
especially shown with him and Carol, like how Carol's like really like reformed back, like that was real quick for Carol.
Yeah, Carol's like, all right, gotta go to work,
and Daryl's like, what the hell is this? What are you? Did I love you? Like that was the face I kept thinking like that was with Daryl the whole time. And you just see him just cutting up possums on the front porch.
Yeah, just like gutting a possum right on the front porch. Like you could tell he doesn't want to be there. Like at all.
I hope they don't shoo him away. Like,
and you know that the thing is, Daryl's such a wild card because he's not in the comics, so he doesn't have a story written out, so they could go anywhere they want with him.
Exactly.
And he might be shunned away. He might maybe eventually join in, but I don't really feel like that's gonna happen.
Yeah. We need a couple new characters though.
We did.
With other than Diana, we got Jessie, the girl who seems like to be a little bit of a love interest.
Yes,
with Rick.
and in the books, she is a love interest of Rick. She cuts Rick's hair. They kind of have like a little bit of a bonding moment. And then later, there's not really much danger in this show, but later
it does give like a little ooh to her husband though.
Yeah,
that was the only thing.
Rick's walking and her husband's like smoking a cigarette on the front porch and kind of gives him like the, it doesn't say it, but gives him like the like stay away from my woman kind of stare. So you know that was a little bit of like the minimal negativity that this episode did have. Carl meets some new friends.
Yes, he gets some other friends. Hopefully they won't die in each season like every other time.
Yeah, they probably will, and if the book tells is true, they might go. Spoilers.
He's been more factual with the girl Eden, I believe her name is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, sure, she's a girl and whatever, but, like, he noticed, like, her escaping the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So he was following her and see, like, just worried what she was doing, and, like, he lost track of her.
Yeah.
And he got outside the wall, while Rick was also going outside the wall to get his gun blender, like the gun they hid in the blender, and that's not there. So I'm not sure she has it. But if so, someone was definitely looking at them, and they took that chance. And
it could be her. I didn't even think about that. It definitely could have been her.
I'm just saying that the only people that we know that were out there at the time was Carl, Rick, and Eden.
Yeah, well, and the other people, the other guys that go out for runs, but they're fucking idiots.
Yeah, oh my god. They were the worst.
Yeah.
Like, this really explains why I think why Diana really wanted people in, because she knew, like, these guys are idiots, but these are the only idiots I have.
Yeah.
So that's why they really need more people, because these idiots have been killing their own people.
Yeah, because they go out and then, like, they try to, like, take a zombie hostage and, like, tie him up.
Yeah, just so
that they can, like, get satisfaction of, like, torturing it or something.
Which does absolutely nothing.
So then Glen and Tara kind of, like, kill it, like, together.
Yeah, it's like, why'd you kill it? It's like, it would have killed us and you
And the guy freaks out, and then, like, he just doesn't know how to, live out in the wilderness like our group does. You know, you get Glen, who's been here since season 1, and, been doing just fine now, and now this guy's trying to take zombies hostage.
I love, though, that, like, when they were having, like, the little scuffle, and, like, Daryl did knock him out, and I forget who knocked out the other guy, but, like, they both fell flat on their feet because the group attacked them, because they attacked back. And Diana was like, no, they needed that, thank you.
Yeah.
Like, so like, for a fact that it's, like, not, like, them against them or anything like that. This is actually a community that wants to work together.
Exactly.
And so she knows when people are fucked up, that's fucked up.
This is what you gotta do. You gotta do that to move on.
Yeah, and then the very last scene, which kind of bothered me a bit. It's just, it's the nighttime where they're all talking. It's like, yeah, these people know what they're doing,
but they're weak, and it's like they don't want to become weak too.
Yeah, so like, and if they do, they're gonna take over. So that was giving me like a little
so it's like
vibe.
If we do become weak, then we'll just take it over. Which, like, part of me is kind of like, yeah, but the other part's kind of like, you guys are dicks now.
Yeah, it's like these people are happy.
Yeah.
And like this is what you wanted.
Exactly.
So now like you want to be the ones always in charge.
They completely switch roles. They're not that like happy like heuristic group now. And now they're just this like
surviving group.
Survival of the fittest. We don't give a shit who we kill as long as we survive type of group. Which you kind of need to be in a
but I mean
post-apocalyptic world.
I just hope they know the difference now because they were always finding people who were always going up against them and everything. Mm-hmm. And they had their own community when they took in people from the governor's place, Woodbury. So they had like that type of people who were weak and they were helping them out. So I hope they're not forgetting that type of deal that they were in.
And forgetting who they are, basically.
Exactly. So
which you kind of see that, like, Rick kind of doesn't really forget who he is because he goes back to almost what he looks like from season 1. And he's going back to work being, the cop. But then he does have that second side where he's like, just in case, we have plan B. Yeah,
so what do you think is going to happen in the next one?
Next episode, we're going to see more tension between the group that goes for runs and, like, Glen and this group, I feel like. I completely forgot what happened in the preview, so...
it's kind of blurry. It really is. Like, I guess it's just going to be more advancing.
It's probably going to be more advancing, more drawn out. I mean, this episode definitely needed to happen. I would like to see some type of excitement storyline and not just have it be this episode 4 times over.
No, yeah.
Like The Walking Dead does all the time.
I literally think the next episode is going to be just a little bit more expanded on this, maybe show a little bit more of the place, and still showing a little bit more of probably the tension within the group, I say, because some of them are going to be reformed, and some that don't want to be reformed.
Yeah.
I could see, like, Carol and the priest be the people, like happy-go-lucky, and then you see, like, Rick and Daryl on one side, it's like, no. Like, maybe you see some group splitting on the notion on that.
We will, we'll probably see some type of group splitting. You can tell that Daryl's not gonna give in at all.
Nah, not at all. But like we said, he's a wild card, so we have no idea.
You have no idea where it's gonna happen with him.
So that's the review for Walking Dead, I say.
All in all, not a bad episode. Not really a lot happened. A lot of character building, but it was expected. You were expecting this to happen. Again, if they give us the same episode 4 fucking times over, I'm gonna be pretty pissed off. And you know what? I'm not doubting that they won't do it because they do that shit all the time. But we'll see.
All right.
So we'll see. We'll see you next week.
Like, favorite, and subscribe to this video and all of our others in the past, and give those a like, favorite, and subscribe.
And also check out one of our affiliates. He does a lot of Walking Dead comic reviews and a lot of show reviews as well as predictions. His name is XDannyTWD. His annotation will be showing up right around here. And until then, we'll see you next week.
All right. Take care, everybody.